Hey everyone, welcome back to another Flutter tutorial. Today we will be working with the ZEGOCLOUD, which provide powerful feature for building real-time app. In this video, we will create a simple Zoom-like app using Flutter and ZEGOCLOUD. Our app will include features such as creating a meeting, join a meeting using a meeting ID, remove participants from a meeting. We have also used the pre-built chat feature from the ZEGOCLOUD. Okay, after this demo, let's start the complete video. Before we start to work with ZEGOCLOUD, we have required authentication for our feature for a unique ID of two different users. For this app, we'll use the Google sign-in. In this video, we are going to only focus on the ZEGOCLOUD. I won't go deep into the authentication setup, but don't worry, I'll add you the full Google authentication code and tutorial link is in the video description. You can easily use it from there. Okay, alright. After authentication is completed, let's not waste any time and let's jump into the core feature of today's video, which is ZEGOCLOUD. After the authentication part is complete, next we'll dive into a ZEGOCLOUD setup part that we are using to communicate, and then after we have complete all the setup part, then we'll start for the coding part. Okay, go to the ZEGOCLOUD.com. It provide you the free service as well. If you wants to upgrade, then you can also easily upgrade it. ZEGOCLOUD is a pre-built UI kit, or you can also customize it. Okay, first you need to create an account here. To create an account, I'll use the Google. Continue with Google, then your account will be ready. Then after you have created the account, and it will navigate to the dashboard of the ZEGOCLOUD, then you need to provide the some basic info. It said tell us more about you and we will provide the most suitable product and solution. If you didn't have a company, provide the sample name of your company. Okay, I'll provide the WTF code and website. I'll make website section empty and job title will be the engineer. Okay, industry will be the IT technology and service, and select your country. Currently I am in Nepal, and I'll provide my phone number. You can provide your phone number. Okay, and continue from here. Initially I'm going to use the free trial. It provide the 10,000 minute free for you. Okay, this is the use. If you want to the advanced plan, then you can also upgrade your plan according to your requirement. Go to the dashboard. If you think why ZEGOCLOUD instead of some other platform, because ZEGOCLOUD is a pre-built UI kit. If you are beginner, then you can also use it, and if you are expert, then also you can use it. It's also provide the customization feature on as an app every feature. Okay, ZEGOCLOUD also provide the dependency in pop.dev. Okay, create your first project from here. Choose anyone that you have suited. This is the voice and video, one-to-one and group call to your web or mobile app. One-to-one group call to your web or mobile app easily and quickly. You can use live streaming, audio, in-app chat, customizable app. You can use for every purpose. Okay, currently I'm using the video conference. Select and next from here. Another most important things is its document is awesome. It's provide each and everything that you have required. I have already mentioned it. There is a two way to get started with ZEGOCLOUD. One is the pre-built UI kit, and second will be the start with the customized using. Okay, I'll give the name called the online class, and I'll start with UI kit. In UI kit, you can also customize some of its feature. Okay, it takes some time to create your project. Wait until it. Okay, after the project is completed, next you need to select the platform that you are using. It will accept on each and every platform that I have already mentioned you, for iOS only, for Android only, for React Native, for web, everyone. Especially is in React Native and Flutter, it will be popular, but in Android and iOS you can use it on any of your iOS and Android project. Currently I'm going to choose the Flutter. Okay, next. Okay, here then I'll click the start, save and start integration. Here these two will be the main important things, app ID and app sign in. I have blurred these two because you need to use your own app ID and app sign in. I'll save these two in my project. I'll use it later. Okay, inside the core I'll create another folder called secret key dot. I have saved my app ID and app sign in my project, but you can easily access it anytime from the dashboard. Go to the admin console console here, and your project is ready. If you can see, it will reflect at the Flutter logo. We have created this for Flutter. Okay, if you click it, and you can see all the things that you have required. Okay, here if you click on the view guide section, it will provide each and everything that you have required. One important things about any service, that will be the documentation. If the documentation is clear and clean, then it will be easy to use it. Okay, it will provide each and everything. You can see set avatar for user, add custom component to user view. If you have any confusion about it, then you can visit the documentation here. It provide everything is in the documentation, hide component and more. We have successfully set up it. In the quick start section, you can see it will mention each and everything that you need to integrate the SDK for Flutter. Okay, first you need to add this package. You can just copy this package from here and paste it in the terminal, or go to here in the pub.dev. You can find this package. First we need to add this package. Okay, next things will be the you need to import the SDK. We'll import it later during coding part. And for video conference, if you just copy this from here and paste it in the screen that you have want, then that's it, everything will complete it. You didn't need to do anything. That much easy is this. You need to provide the app ID that we have get during creating app, or go to the dashboard, you can find it. App sign in, you can also get it. And user ID, which user ID do you want to use, username, conference ID and config. We have manually set up it later. Don't worry, first we have set up it. You need some configuration for both Android and iOS. Okay, first let's start with the Android. Okay, it mention open the file android app build.gradle and add the following. You need to copy this dependency from here and go to your project, android app build.gradle, android app build.gradle.kts, and at the bottom, just bottom paste this. Okay, next will be the edit the mean SDK version. You need to provide at least the mean SDK version 21, but we have already increased the mean SDK version during Firebase setup. We have set it 24. You just need to provide more than 21, at least more than 21. Compile SDK version at least more than 33, that we have already make it. Compile SDK version 35. You have not set it, just set it here. Okay, next edit the android build.gradle, open the file android build.gradle and add this following. You need to add the Kotlin version here. Go to the android root level, not app level. Go to the root level build.gradle and add this dependency. Or with the latest Flutter update, you need to provide, instead of this, sometime if you provide the Kotlin version here, then you got error. Instead of this, provide the Kotlin version here, Gradle property. Inside the Gradle property, provide the Kotlin version, latest Kotlin version. Currently latest Kotlin version will be the 2.1.0 at the time of video record. When I try to add here, I have face error. That's why I'll find out the next method to set it. That's why I'll share this idea. Okay, after that, next part is you need to modify the permission here. Copy this all the permission from here and go to the android manifest.xml, or directly search it, android manifest.xml, android app src main, and after this first line, paste it all the user permission here before this application tag. Okay, and last, for android configuration, if your project android app folder, create a progrart rule.profile with the following content as so below. Inside the android app src, you need to create the file with this name where along with build.gradle. Okay, we need to create here new file, give the name called progrart rule.pro and copy this and paste it here. And next, you need to add the following config code to the release part of the project, android app build.gradle. Copy this line from here, go to the android, after this line, paste the file, paste it that you have copied from here. And sometime you have face error due to this space, remove this space and hit the enter. Okay, I've shared the knowledge according to my experience that I have already faced it. Next things that I'll suggest you, define this Kotlin version here. Sometime you have also faced this error. After you have provided this, it will text the latest Kotlin version that we have defined inside the gradle.property. Okay, save it and Android setup will be completed. Next, let's see for iOS iOS setup. iOS setup is quite easy as compared to Android setup. You just need to provide the 2-3 permission file. Okay, open your project iOS port file and add the following to the post install. Okay, copy this all file from the button and go to the port file. iOS, here is the port file. After this target, just hit the enter and paste this all that you have copied. Okay, and save it from here. Save and leave it from here. Next things will be go to the info.plist file inside the runner folder. First copy this all the file inside the iOS runner info.plist. Just paste it here. I have mentioned age and everything is in the comment. Why? It will help us if we analyze the code later. Okay, now I think everything will be completed for Android setup and iOS setup. There is no any problem on iOS setup, but sometime we face the problem during Android setup. That's why I'll show you to run this all after set up the ZEGOCLOUD in Android. I'll open my Pixel emulator. Emulator is ready to run. Let's run the app on emulator and let's see if we face the error, then we'll solve it here. Sometime we face error during configuration of the any file. ZEGOCLOUD setup is quite easy, but still we have faced some error. Okay, after that everything will be perfect. Here you can find your app sign in, server secret, callback, app ID and everything will be here. Inside the dashboard you can display your performance, how much time that you have used until now. If you have subscribed the advanced plan, then your balance overview and everything, analytics, everything, it provide everything inside this dashboard. Okay, first we have first problem. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what is it. Okay, I think we need to pass it like this. I think all this error due to this line 42. Let's again run it and see if this problem is solved or not. This problem is solved, but another problem that we have faced, that will be the bracket that I have filled. Why this error happened here? Here I have also add this bracket and here I have also add this bracket. Why? Because with the latest update of Flutter, instead of only build.gradle file, this file name will .kts file. It's require this. That's why this error will be happen. That I'm predicted. I'm also not sure. Okay, let's hope this time everything will be perfect. Okay, after this all the warning, we have successfully set up the ZEGOCLOUD in our Android app. Can see everything will be perfect and it will be run in our app. We have faced 1-2 error that we have solved and now it will be perfectly working on our Android device. We have tested on the real device. At the end of this tutorial, we have used both the Android and iOS device during development. We need to check it and we need to join by using 2 different accounts. That's why I want to also show you we have successfully set up ZEGOCLOUD in our Android app. Okay, it will be perfectly working. If you try to sign in, then it will work. As you can see, it will be working. Authentication will also perfectly done. Okay, all the setup part is completed for ZEGOCLOUD. We have already completed the authentication. Now after this all, our main task will be start for the coding part. I hope you are listening my voice from the emulator. Every time it will not work, you need to use a real device for it. We'll continue from here. We'll customize the bottom bar as well. Here you can see, I think we have completed everything. The feature that we have mentioned earlier. Can see I have joined 2 users from the virtual device. I will also show you to join from the real device as well. Here you can see currently 2 users are available. One is host that I am currently and another user WTF-code. You can remove this user from here. And I think one thing that I have missed here is the cancel button. Cancel button. I'll add the one icon button here. Icon button. And in on press, I'll just pass the navigator.pop to cancel this alert dialog. Navigator.offContext.pop. And in icon, I'll pass the text and give the name called cancel. Now everything will perfect. After this cancel button, I hope everything will be perfect. As it will display the list of user user start, remove button for host only, to participant, you can chat it, hello, and you can see hello will be display here. And here if you see there is no any remove button here. Why? It remove button will be only display on the admin side. And again if you can analyze it, here there is nothing in admin. If you analyze here will the room ID and time, meeting time will also display. Yes, chat will be also here. I'll show you the Firebase console. Here we have created the room and this is the ID. Initially if user try to join, the user ID will be the status of user will be the waiting. I'll show you joining from the real device. I'm on the way to join from my real device. If you can see, here will be the approval request and you can see one user is in the waiting state and another user status will be approved. If I approve this user, then the status will be changed here, approve, and the user will be join here. In iOS simulator, user will not display. In Android simulator, it will be display. Hello, I'm shooting this video. It's in the night. Okay, that's it for today's video. We'll meet you on the next tutorial. Bye bye.